It's time now for a little East End local sports. And sports. The high school football team has just one more day of spring practice before tomorrow night's spring game against the Johnson Adams Smashers at JC Stadium at 7:30. Everyone's invited to come out and watch the scrimmage. If you can't make it, WIFO FM will be broadcasting the scrimmage here on 105.5 FM. We start by practice Wednesday, and after practice, got this update from Wayne County's head football coach, John Moore.
Coach Moore on a Wednesday afternoon, lining it down. I guess the question tomorrow is the day before the scrimmage, so I know the rain's been a problem, so we'll be full throttle tomorrow. We just give them how's it going to work on Thursday?
Thursday will be kind of a dry run of the game and go through some operation stuff, make sure we're good on all special teams. We were really solid on offense and defense today at practice, so I don't think we'll need much there. Just kind of make sure the operations part is 100%, make sure we go out and put a good product in the field on Friday.
Everybody's looking forward to Friday. Should be fun to see whether it's nice to get a spring game against an opponent. So it's going to be a lot of fun, kind of like a game. So whether JV and young kids play half, or how's that going to work?
Yeah, we're going to, both coaches decided to just kind of see how the game flow goes. We're really trying to get our ones ready to play and trying to see what they can do. And then once we feel good about that, we can get some twos in. It'll kind of be a mass rotation throughout the whole game.
Right,
on both sides.
And a $5 admission price concession stands, I guess, will be open. So it should be fun, just like a real game. I guess the officials will be there as well.
Yeah, we got officials. It'll be just like a real game. The only thing that'll be dead is special teams. We'll still line up in our teams, but everything will be dead on that front.
Okay, Coach, we'll look forward to seeing you Friday night.
Yes, sir.
And once again, those comments of head football coach John Moore. Again, at the scrimmage set for tomorrow night, 7:30 at JC Stadium. There's a $5 admission charge. A couple of college coaches are roaming the sidelines at practice yesterday. Georgia linebacker coach Glenn Schumann back in town. Also, defensive coach from Arkansas on hand, roaming the sidelines as they're all trying to sign rising senior Tavion Wallace. Tavion's announced that he's narrowed his choices down to the final 5 colleges that he's going to choose from: Georgia, Florida, Florida State, Arkansas, and LSU. He set the date of July 15th to make his announcement. He says that the decision will be made at the Jesup Church of God. Tavion Wallace's younger brother, Trevin Wallace, was recently selected by the Carolina Panthers on top of the NFL draft in the 3rd round. After practice yesterday, we had a chance to talk with Tavion about his final 5 teams.
Here at Tavion Wallace after practice, and Tavion, I understand you've narrowed it down to the final 5, so tell us who's still in the running.
Arkansas, Georgia, Florida State, Florida, LSU.
So it's down to the final 5.
Yeah.
What do you think will be the final hurdle? Is there something that you're in particular looking for?
I'm just looking for things that feel like home, feel like family, and family oriented.
There's a lot of coaches coming every day talking to you. I understand you don't really get much peace. They're lighting your phone up. So what do you give your phone to somebody else?
Nah, really, I ain't on my phone as much. They say I'm a bad texter. I don't really answer text a lot. I just be to myself a lot.
Okay, and I understand you set a date. Is there a date that you're going to make the decision?
July 15th.
And where will you make that announcement at? Do you know?
I'm going to be at Jesup Church of God.
Jesup Church of God on July 15th. Is it a particular time?
Yeah, it is, but it ain't open to the public. It just invite only.
Okay, well, hopefully we'll get an invite and be there. So, again, we wish you nothing but the best of luck.
Yes, sir.
We're partial too, so we're leaning go Dogs.
Yes,
but,
sir.
That's a tough decision. And congrats. Have you had a chance to talk? I'm sure you have. Talked to Trevin since he got drafted. How's he
I talk to him every day. He's doing pretty good. He's very blessed to be in the position he is.
I mean, that was really exciting to see him go as high as he did.
Yes,
he has
sir.
to be excited. So
Yes, sir.
I'm sure they're looking at probably getting him on the field as quick as possible.
Yes, sir.
But if you talk to him, tell him congrats.
Yes,
Looking
sir.
forward to talking to him as well. But again, we wish you nothing but the best of luck.
Yes, sir.
Again, those comes to Tavion Wallace, again, a rising senior this year for Wayne County High School. Again, a lot of teams after his talent. And again, he's narrowed it down to the final 5 and make that decision on July 15th. In other sport notes, congrats to the Appleton County Pirate baseball team. They come back from a 4-0 deficit in Game 3 and defeat Montpelier Christian in the bottom of the 7th by a final of 8-7. So they advanced to the state championship in AA baseball. They'll meet North Cobb Christian, and that championship best 2 out of 3 gets underway Saturday at the campus of Georgia Southern at Clemens Stadium on Georgia Southern's campus. Again, Appling defeats Montpelier Christian Wednesday 8-7 in Baxley. They advance to the finals this weekend. Wayne County's golf team heads to state this coming weekend and competes on Monday in the state Quad A golf match. Both the boys and girls team from Wayne County are qualified. Again, they'll compete for the state championship beginning Monday of next week, and we wish them the best of luck. Atlanta Braves had the day off. They lost to Chicago Wednesday, the final 7-1. Braves will host the San Diego Padres over the weekend. Atlanta currently at 26 wins and 14 losses. They're 3 games behind the Philadelphia Phillies in the NL East. PGA Championship gets underway today through Sunday. Tournament gets underway in Louisville, Kentucky at the Valhalla Golf Course. It's underway as we speak, and the champion will be crowned on Sunday. A former employee at Augusta National has pled guilty Wednesday in federal court of stealing millions of dollars in merchandise and memorabilia, including green jackets, which were awarded to golf legends Arnold Palmer and Ben Hogan. 36-year-old Richard Glodneski faces a 10-year prison sentence. In a plea deal, they state he'll face 2 to 2.5 years in prison. He worked as a warehouse assistant. He admitted in court to stealing over $5 million worth of merchandise between 2009 and 2022. Said he sold the items on an online auction in the state of Florida. That's going to do it for latest in local sports.